flowers keep falling on my grill. Right, tonight we're out here cooking a wee steak. We need another fork for the butter. T-bone. I could have soaked some Worcestershire sauce. Oh, my fucking light just started again. Usually I'm streaming coding and game development. Tonight we're cooking steak. Sear that fat good. Oh, what's going on, Nova? Yes. It's pretty good. She just says that married couples have a higher chance of divorce. And there's only like one person watching, just Nova. Hello, Nova. It's because I'm streaming cooking steak to science and technology. The category is science and technology. It smell good? Appreciate you hopping on, Nova. We'll be back to coding shortly.
It smells really good too.
Does.
Anything it up, failure is pretty much mastered steak.
Yeah.
And
Just the way that.
one day he'll grill for the masses.
You mean grill for others? Appreciate you, Nova. Definitely enjoy cooking steaks. It's one of my pastimes. We got Worcestershire sauce, a wee bit of wine, just salt, pepper and butter tonight. Let's see if we can get rid of you. Almost time to take it off. Oh shit. Yeah, so this is actually my childhood backyard in coastal Florida. Not at the house tonight. Got a wee camper here. And keeping some coding in there. Take a wee bit of that wee splatter. Probably put some capers on at the end as well. Alright, get that temperature off. And that's it. Don't have a knife though, so it'll be interesting. You've been working on anything interesting over? Here's the most tender part of the T-bone. I think they cut the filet mignon off of that right there on the left. But yeah, it looks really done, so I'll get that off. Inside will be nice and pink though. There we go. And heat up some potatoes and that'll be it. Not a big drinker, but grab the wee bottle. It's kind of scary out here. This is funny because this is the where I live normally. I have a couple of acres and I'm out in the country out there. This is city life. Potatoes. When I first moved to America, this was one of the first houses we lived in. Now, a really close family friend, she owns it, and I was able to rent a spot from her back here, so I can have a weekend getaway from life. But there's way more people out here than there is where I live typically, so it's going to be an adjustment. And still have to run home, check on the dogs. Alright, appreciate you hopping on tonight. I'm going to go destroy this food, but I'll give you a quick wee tour if the internet holds up. Keep it away from the bed. So there's stuff everywhere, but this is where I'll be doing some coding. The Steam Deck set up. I've got the VR under here. We'll be working on making Kinto VR compatible. Yeah, I got 2 dogs at the house. They're fucking rascals, man. dinner is served. So let that most important part of cooking a steak I find is letting it sit afterwards. So Jamie, check out the steak. Yeah. Get another plate under that drippy steak. It does, it's pretty cozy. It's a pretty intense place, so look, there's people so close. It's a back alley, so that's why it looks like that. Fishing rod holder all ready to go. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Literally tonight's the first night we're getting set up in here. I got my VPN connected, so I'm able to act as if I'm on the home network. So I'll be able to trigger all the build pipelines here. I don't know if you can see that, the service is probably terrible. So we'll pick right up where I left off. Come on. Alright. Pick up our mess here. And then in a matter of a couple hours, once I check on the dogs, I'll meet Jamie at the beach. It's about 1.5 miles from the beach. That's the main reason we're out here. Is it'd take us 40 minutes to get to this beach from the house. Like I said, I have one of the few spots inland where you can still get a couple of acres in Florida, or at least southeast Florida, the county I'm in. What I do when I check on the dogs, I'll bring out some string lights, Christmas lights. That'll be sweet. I think I'll leave the pan out tonight. Let's see what that does. We got flippers and that. Oh, don't call them flippers here, you'll get laughed at, but I forgot what it. Shit. It's very late. What do you call these again? I forgot. Fins. I called them flippers. Like, don't say that in front of a Floridian, they'll laugh at you.
I'm sure a lot of us want to.
Uh-huh. Fish wings. Yes, exactly. One thing I learned out coming out here last time is to not walk out without the keys. The door locks itself. And when I did that, my phone was in here. But luckily, I did have these in my pocket. So that was good. I have to figure out the internet in here. I'm sure the quality's terrible. Let me know. I've also not been on YouTube in like a month, so YouTube punishes that. The last couple of streams I did before all that went extremely well. I had quite a bit of engagement on Kinto, which was exciting. We're just going to pick that back up. But now there's going to be more of a VR focus. I don't plan on making it like VR chat. It's going to be more like a pass-through game, something you could do if you have VR. Like it's one of the cool things about building Kinto the way I am is having it work on every bloody device. It's important to me, and we'll get to push it to its limits here by doing some test streams. Oh, is it really? That's good to hear. What I'm actually going to do is when we do a Kinto stream, I have a little portable monitor here that I put vertically. It's in this bag, and load Kinto on that. I'm going to share my camera from the phone, and I use a Steam Deck to rebroadcast that. And I just code on this thing, and this will be the code monitor. It's less screens than I've got at the house, but I think I'll still be able to make it work alright. Okay. Just continue hooking some more stuff up while the potatoes heat up. And then, like I said, probably going to do some fishing today myself. And show you guys what this wee town has to offer. I'll show you now if you pop on. I think the plan is to come out here during the weekend and eventually start streaming earlier. And I say that, but every time I get on it's always late. I think part of me is I like the quietness of night, and that extends onto streaming for some reason. I'm looking for a HDMI cord, that's what I'm looking for. I had I Am Champion hop on, and he's like, when's Kinto going to be done? And I'm like, oh, that's an interesting question. It is publicly available, but still got work to do. Okay, let's see. Blindly poking around for HDMI cords is my favourite task. There's an AC right above me. I'm hoping that the noise cancellation on this mic's okay. Because you can't live in Florida without AC. Especially coming from Europe. It's murder. For fuck's sake, I have to move all this. Right, that should do it. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, just a little breakage of something. Shite. It was intentional. Alright, let's get this plugged in properly. My brother Dylan, who actively lives in Scotland right now, he lives in Paisley, has been actually excited to get on a stream with me. I got to show him the power of Kinto finally. When he was trying to show me how to play a game on VR, I was able to just share my screen into Kinto on the VR, and he pulled it up himself. And he was able to literally see my point of view. And I think that triggered something in his mind where he's like, oh, this is actually useful. Right, what's going on here? Okay, so Yeah, the desk is messy. I literally just got in here tonight, so forgive me. I picked this up at the Highland Games a couple of years ago in Florida. But, it's messy. Everything's a mess right now. So part of this setup's going to stay here even when I'm not, and like part of it's coming home with me. What I like about the Steam Deck is it has Linux KDE desktop built right in. I'm able to run OBS on that and do quick screen captures. Yeah, so I'll pull that up right now. I just want to see how well that works remotely. One piece of shit, what are you doing? There we go. There we go. That's right, I forgot the keyboard for this. That's going to be annoying. Okay. So the cool thing about the Steam Deck, I was able to get Visual Studio Code on here. That's not a big deal. I was also able to get Docker working, which is needed for the Kinto backend services for running the Mongo database, MongoDB, as well as the WebSocket server and the reverse proxy. So all that's running on the Steam Deck. I didn't have to install Windows to get all that working. That was my goal here, to get Kinto development environment set up in the Steam Deck. So we got that done. Let's see. It's so crazy. It's like YouTube isn't bothering to show this to anyone that's not already a subscriber. What are you looking for? A block? Yeah. Just use. Make sure I get it back. Luckily, I planned for multiples. Julie's looking for a phone charger. This is the first night we've set up in here. She didn't believe me that I got a camper. Yeah, this should work. It's just slow. Apparently the house here that has internet, I'm leeching off of with this little router extender, has like really good internet, but it's terrible back here. That's why I didn't bother doing a Kinto stream tonight. We're just doing raw YouTube. I did want to see what's going on with YouTube. Oh, look how slow it's loading. It's terrible. I'm connected to my home VPN as well, which I don't think's helping. I know, you forget a knife for the steak. I feel that too. I did not think about that.
Oh, I do it.
That would work. You want to rinse it off first? Jamie's going to use her fish fillet knife. You want to show them that? This camera. We're going to be using it to cut the steak. That was worth it. Fuck's sake, man, this internet's killing me. Yeah, we need to get just like some cheapo plates, utensils for here. Oh, that's good. Can I show? She's sharpening a fillet knife for the steak. Now it does look quite caramelised on the outside, but I promise you inside it'll be perfect.
Metal shavings.
Yeah. Well, it's better than plastic shavings. I got told my desk looks messy. I mean, it's true though. Oh yeah, that looks alright. It cooked a little faster than I was expecting.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna take a little getting used to.
Yeah, it's the first time I've cooked in this little portable fake Coleman grill. Jamie wanted the real one, but this had a griddle. It smells okay. You see any pink in there? Oh yeah. See, that's what I was talking about. That's what I want. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let me get you paper towel. There's paper towels. Oh, look, there's Kinto finally loaded. You got juices all over you, Jamie. Here. Oh yeah, that's right. You got water. So, you know, with the crappy internet, there's Kinto. That's what we'll be streaming with. It's typically what I host my streams with, but tonight we're just doing YouTube. Sweet, Nova says it looks good. Yeah. You like it, Jeremy? You like the camper?
The only thing we don't have is sunscreen.
Shit.
So
I'll grab that
we're
tomorrow.
gonna go walk over to Water Street.
Do they sell sunscreen now?
I can't figure out if that would be cheaper there or CVS. It's also kind of CVS thing, and they might have like
For goodness sake. Right, let me try this. Oh, was that here already?
Yeah.
Jamie just found a bottle of sunscreen. Must have left that here when I was a kid. That's pretty good. And then in America, I learned that you can just microwave a bloody potato, salt and butter it, and it's good to go. It's one thing that America and the UK or Scotland share in common is a love for potatoes. And again, probably a lot of places like potatoes there. I'm just going to use up this butter tonight. I don't want to waste it. The one benefit of being in a place so small is if I lose something like the salt, I just have to turn around. At the house, I'll be running room to room. Okay. You chilling? Jimmy found the bedroom. Okay. So which one is what? Alright, that is working. So we're going to peoples and blogs. It's funny. Alright, Nova, I'm going to hop off and eat some dinner. Appreciate you stopping by and appreciate the like and stuff. That helps out. And be back. Alright, okay. Well, hopefully tomorrow's stream goes a wee bit better. I appreciate you hopping on and yep, gonna hop off and eat this dinner tonight and get a wee bit of sleep. Appreciate you, man. Alright, have a good one.